Anything that God has put in your hands, be careful with it, preserve it, register it. You know, one lady came to me. She had been in a relationship with a guy for 7 years. And when she saw Ruby, it was a cry on the Honest Bunch. She also came crying. She said, this is what. Okay, you were living with a guy 7 years. You did not go and perfect the document to say, okay, you are married to him. You didn't perfect it. You didn't have a child, drop a child for him. You just stayed there. You were enjoying the house in Banana Island. And you see what she said? She said, we suffered in that 7 years. We suffered. God knows I suffered before we moved to Banana Island. Now, I just saw it also. Just like Robbie, I saw the pictures on Instagram. He's getting married to another person. Sister, help me, help you, okay? What you are careless with, another person will take. All this, I want to go and cohabit. No, we are cohabiting. We are not perfecting anything. Baba, you are either in a relationship or you are not. You want to marry, then go and get certificates. So the man are your own. Because I tell you, somebody can snatch that which is, and it makes it easy when there are no documentations. Haven't you found out that it's very, very difficult for a man to divorce a wife, even in this Nigeria? Before you divorce your wife, before you get evidence, prove it. They will try, then go drag, then they go contract property. You will now say this one is my own. Then you will, but some of you will go empty-handed because, first of all, you did not take seriously what God has given you. And you see, this happens all the time. Anything you are careless with, another person will take it. Well, take a look at the story of Esau and Jacob. He felt that the birthright, he should satisfy his hunger immediately. Many of you want to satisfy your hunger immediately. Even talk about properties. Some people leave their children an inheritance, properties. The children just are careless. The wife, the girl, the husband will say, sell, they sell, do developer. Tomorrow they become, bankrupt because they were careless. Anything that God has put in your hand, be careful with it. Protect it with your life. Legalize it. Make it work. When you see people are dragging for land, they want to buy because of land. Why do you think so? Why do you think you will have a land and somebody will just come and grab it? Why? Because they are looking for something that is enduring. They are looking for an inheritance, because when you have property, when you have land, Baba, to be poor, it go hard unless you care less. You understand? So anything that God has put in your hand, the education that God has given you, go and finish it. Go to school. If you go to school and they don't give you certificates, you don't have, if you like, spend 6 years, 10 years as a medical doctor. If it is not signed, you are not certified. That is it. So whatsoever you set out to do, make sure that you go and do it to a conclusion so that that thing will be yours. Waiting you do halfway. Some people say, I did, we went now, he saw my mother, they put money. Did you go to the registry? Did you go? You are so much in a hurry to marry and have 10 children. People go to the internet. Hey, he abandoned me with 10 children. Oh, he abandoned me with 4 children. Did you marry him properly? As far as you're concerned, you saw somebody, you agreed, so you will have no legal right over him. Because you were not married. You have no legal right over his property. Of course, there's the law there which says if your child is proven to be yours, you begin to take care of them. But that is not inheritance. So. Especially those of you who are following some men of substance. You say you are doing a partnership and we're just cohabiting. You're not, he's not put a ring on it. There is no concrete documentation that this person is yours. This life, sure. Now, waiting you get now your own. That's why that certificate that is your own has your name on it. It says that you have been found what? Worthy in character and learning. So it's yours. What you have not certified, registered, Baba, no be your own. No be your own. If you buy a car and you don't register it well, and the transfer of ownership, you didn't do it well, you didn't go to, what is this people? Even last Magon, if LASMA catch you with the car when they never do transfer of ownership properly to you, Baba, you don't be you own the car. Do you understand? So all this, he cheated me, they duped me, is because you are careless. You're too trusting. I am also guilty of such. Sometimes I'm so trusting and I just have something and say, okay, yeah, you can take it. I want to borrow your chair. If you want to lend somebody your thing, let them sign and write that they are borrowing it. One time I lent a lady my set of jewelry, and those jewelries were given to me by a very special person who wanted to show appreciation for me, at least my being in their life. I lent it to somebody who said, she wanted to attend the wedding, she needed this jewelry, and please, that's how I packed and gave to her till today, and I know what is what. She didn't give it back to me, and I could not sue her. I could not sue her. Yes, because where is the evidence? And she just told me, say, hey, if you want, now go call police. So where is my evidence? Did she sign that she took the jewelry from me? Is my word against hers? So anything that you're doing with anybody, protect yourself. For the street is not smiling. Now that brings me to married women. How do you protect your marriage? First of all, a man marries you. You've signed, Abby. But you must do the things. You must put the maggi and the salt that will keep him in the marriage and keep you permanent. And first of all, is by being grateful. Be grateful. To find husband for this Nigeria no easy. Somebody carry you, put you for house, buy motor, give you, they feed you 3 times a day. You dare not insult him. He who pays the piper dictates the tune. Yes. Yes. Marriage is important. Some people say marriage is not achievement. It's achievement. Now because you never see husband, better husband marry. Now. So when you decide that you're going to be with this person, you go, they will formalize it. Then you begin to thank him for providing for you. I see many women, the moment the marriage is having challenges, I say, no, I cannot feed the children. He said, abandon me. But when you were insulting him and telling him that he's the most useless man on earth, you did not remember that a time will come when he will walk away and then he has abandoned you, he's not feeding the children. Marriage is a partnership. And partnership, even when you have children, to together bring up the children. So, if you are there with a man in the house, thank him for keeping you in the house. Yes, especially for those of you whose husband, yes, even if you are the one providing the money, say when you go to work, he keeps the home, he looks after the children. When anything happens, before a motor packed out, we say, I have a woman like you at home. You will say, I will call my husband. Haven't you seen the wife of some military officers? Some wives, let's not say all. Those days we used to live in Ikeja GRA. Oh my God. The cantonment was next there. If you dare scratch any ladies, she will just say, I will call my husband. I'll call my husband. Before you know it, bam, soldiers have come from the Ikeja command and they block you down the Oshodi side or on the GRA side. So that is it. So it's good to have a husband. And when you have a husband, respect him. The Bible says you should respect him, make him the head of your home, because that is what God has said he is. He is your covering. He is important. Even if you picked him from the gutter, so what? And a person, the help person. After all, you are a helpmate. So if you want to keep that your husband, don't go and say, I picked him from the gutter. I stayed with him for 10 years. This is what he has done to me. Register. Register him. Do the things that you're supposed to do for him. And don't deny him conjugal rights, because the day you make the mistake, you will see that the streets are not smiling. Treat your husband right. Treat anything that God has given you. And then you to treat your wife right. Many women too. So men, because they are providing, they just talk to the woman anyhow. She go keep quiet for you now. Did you not see the letter that the text message that Ruby Ekpo was reading that Maiwa had written in 2017? She checked out that the marriage since then. Because probably he wasn't living up to expectation. She had checked out since then. So now that he's crying, well, let him cry me a river. But I hope that when he meets the next woman, he will know that you finalize, you tie them well. We are married from. If man won't marry you, then go take the chicken, do your 2 legs. Then go tie you spiritually and physically. Have a great day. Protect that which God has given to you.